Each week, U.S. Bank brings us stories of inspirational athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
Aubrey, tonight we meet a Hurricane Katrina survivor whose family was hit by tragedy not only from the hurricane, but from what happened 10 years later. Last season, the Tennyson Lancers practiced on dirt, playing all their games on the road. But walking into their new stadium, there is an optimism with this team. The Lancers won their first 4 games in a row. A big reason for the team's success is star running back Jacoby Harris. The speedy back is also optimistic, his life on the right road after a long journey.
I was born in New Orleans, Louisiana, and there was a hurricane that happened when I was around like 4 or 5.
Katrina?
Yes, and 2 of my brothers had different moms. So they went with their moms and I went with my mom.
Hurricane Katrina separated the family for a time before Jacoby reunited with his brother in Mesquite, Texas, just outside of Dallas. It was a troubled area, but the family was fine for a while. That all changed when Jacoby was 15.
My oldest brother was in Dallas, Texas when he got shot, and I was 15 and he had passed away when he was 21 in February. It was hard because when he was at my house, before it happened, and I didn't get to really tell him bye like I wish I could have. Later that day, we went to the hospital. I thought he only got shot once, but he had got shot like 6 times, I guess. I thought he'd be able to come back, but they told me he got shot 6 times, and then I was able to go to the room and see him, but he was in a pretty bad condition. Like, his face was all swollen. He got shot in the neck and stuff. So it was hard to see him like that.
The death of his older brother was devastating. The family soon left Texas, moving to be with relatives in the East Bay.
He told me before, he passed away when we would talk, he told me how he wanted me to go to college and stuff. So I made a promise to him that I'd try my best to get to college.
So Jacoby buckled down, determined to make his brother proud. He worked hard in school and on the football field. The family moved from Fremont to Hayward last year. This is Jacoby's first season with the Tennyson Lancers.
He brings everybody up. He's a threat to score in every play. He's a funny guy. He makes his guys laugh all the time, probably more so than I want him to. But he's a good kid, and he's working hard out here, and he's brought us to a point where we feel we can beat anybody.
Jacoby is averaging 140 yards rushing a game, 10 yards per carry. He's also a big threat on special teams. Jacoby is having the time of his life. As for the brand new field, Jacoby's opinion?
Better than dirt.
So now Jacoby runs on a brand new field for a very successful team. A troubled past behind, there is now an optimism with Jacoby Harris.
Touchdown, Jacoby Harris.
Jacoby is doing well in school and wants to major in animal science. He really loves dogs, especially. He says he hasn't met my dogs, Cosmo and Mackie, yet, but he'd love them.
Yeah, they'd fall in love.
Yeah.
Jacoby Harris is this week's U.S. Bank Inspirational Athlete, powered by Be Human. Download the Be Human app today to nominate an athlete who inspires you. Use the tag Inspirational Athlete to share what makes your nominee so inspirational. Be Human is humanizing social media. Be human, inspire, and be inspired.